On the night of October 24, 2025, truck driver Marco experienced something truly mysterious. At around 2 a.m., he suddenly received a call from the head office. The staff told him that someone appeared to be sitting in the passenger seat of his truck. Marco was surprised to hear this because company rules did not allow anyone other than the driver to be inside the vehicle. He immediately replied that he was completely alone and assumed the camera must have been showing something incorrectly. However, a short time later, when Marco checked the dashcam footage that had been sent to him via WhatsApp, he was left stunned. The video appeared to show a woman-like figure sitting clearly in the passenger seat beside him. Her eyes seemed to glow unnaturally, and she sat perfectly still, staring straight ahead without making a single movement, almost like a statue. Marco insisted that no one else had been in the truck that night. If his account is true, then who, or what, was captured in the footage? That question remains unanswered. For years, stories have circulated about mysterious figures appearing in vehicles traveling along isolated roads late at night. Yet in this case, no clear explanation has ever been provided, leaving the incident shrouded in mystery to this day. The Serbian Dancing Lady. Around 2019, a strange and disturbing video began going viral across social media platforms in Serbia. The footage was recorded late at night. On a deserted street, a woman could be seen standing completely alone. At first glance, everything seemed normal. But a few seconds later, the woman suddenly started dancing in a very unusual way. According to eyewitness accounts, this woman was reportedly seen in different parts of Serbia during the late hours of the night. It was said that she would stand in the middle of the street and perform strange movements without any music playing. Her behavior was so unusual that many people claimed they changed their route after seeing her. The most frightening part was that some people alleged that if anyone tried to get too close to her, she would suddenly stop dancing and stare directly at them. Some viral posts even claimed that she would begin following people. However, none of these claims were ever officially confirmed. When the video spread across the internet, millions of people watched it. Some believed it was simply a woman struggling with a mental illness. Others argued that it was nothing more than an urban legend that had been exaggerated online. But the strange behavior captured in the footage undeniably left many viewers feeling uneasy. Over time, the Serbian Dancing Lady became one of the internet's most talked about horror stories. Numerous YouTube channels covered the incident, and thousands of social media posts were shared discussing the mysterious figure. Even today, when people watch the viral video, one question still comes to mind. Was she simply an ordinary woman dancing alone in the street? Or was there a deeper mystery behind that footage that no one has ever fully understood? The answer is yours to decide. The SS Watertown Ghost Faces. In December 1924, the crew of the oil tanker SS Watertown was traveling through the waters near the Panama Canal. During the voyage, two crew members, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, were assigned to clean a cargo tank. A tragic accident occurred, and both men were overcome by toxic fumes. Despite efforts to save them, they died shortly afterward. Following maritime tradition, the bodies were buried at sea. The crew held a solemn ceremony before lowering the men into the ocean. Everyone believed the tragedy had come to an end. However, only a few days later, sailors on board began reporting something strange. Several crew members claimed they could see two faces appearing in the water alongside the ship. According to witnesses, the faces seemed to follow the vessel for long periods before disappearing beneath the waves. At first, many dismissed the reports as grief-induced imagination. But when Captain Keith Tracy heard multiple identical accounts, he decided to investigate. The captain eventually took a photograph of the water. When the film was developed, two distinct faces appeared in the image. Many crew members immediately claimed that the faces resembled the deceased sailors. The photograph became famous around the world and was widely discussed by paranormal researchers. Skeptics argued that reflections, wave patterns, or photographic artifacts could explain the faces. Yet believers insisted the image was one of the strongest examples of a spirit photograph ever captured. Nearly a century later, the mystery of the SS Watertown faces remains unsolved.